Portland's finest, those who cared enough to make a difference. If you believe that mental health is real and a clear and present danger lurking throughout our health system, then this is the story of a man who has and continues to make a difference. He is a Portland man, a Titchfield man, yard man, a difference maker and an outstanding Jamaican. Dr. George Anthony Leveridge is an unassuming yet outstanding son of Portland who hails from the small district of Black Hill, no more than half an hour outside the resort town of Port Antonio. Just as quiet as he was in school at Titchfield High during the years 1975 to 1982, he has been quietly making a significant contribution to national development, with no fanfare. Dr. Leveridge is a consultant psychiatrist who has served for over 35 years in the Jamaican health sector, including 32 years in mental health. He has served at the University Hospital of the West Indies, Ministry of Health and Wellness, at the St. Anne's Bay and Bellevue Hospitals, and in the Ministry of National Security in the Department of Correctional Services and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Dr. Leveridge is a visionary and a pioneer. He was recognized in October 2023 as a pioneer in mental health in Jamaica by the Ministry of Health and Wellness and by the Jamaica Psychiatric Association. He served as the Regional Psychiatrist, Ministry of Health/Northeast Regional Health Authority, where he was responsible for the oversight of the delivery of mental health care in the parishes of Portland, St. Anne, and St. Mary. His outstanding contributions included strengthening the relationship between the courts and the community in the handling of the mentally ill, in a very sensitive tourist resort. It also includes strengthening the approach to the management of children with psychological problems through the child guidance clinics in the region, and as advisor to the St. Anne's Bay Street People organization. He later joined Correctional Services in 1996 as the first full-time consultant psychiatrist and director of the medical unit. He served from 1996 to 2004, 8 years, and pioneered several innovative interventions and rehabilitation programs, including preparing and submitting a document to Parliament on the plight of the mentally ill inmates deemed unfit to plead and subsequently lost in the system. If you like this and other videos from one such person was Alfred Ivan Barrows, please press the subscribe button, who was a schizophrenic lost in the system for 28 years for allegedly breaking a window. I don't think any of us who saw those images will ever forget the optics of a system that obviously failed Nettleford and others before him. Dr. Leveridge, along with the late Nancy Anderson, advocated for Nettleford's return to the court and subsequent release. This resulted in a directive from the Chief Justice for the mandatory return to the courts of the mentally ill within a specified time and the provision of legal representation for them. After bringing the issue to the fore, Dr. Leveridge further conceptualized and spearheaded the creation of a multidisciplinary committee, including members of the judiciary and the mental health and probation care fraternity, which guided the management of these mentally ill inmates. This has resulted in the release of many such mentally ill inmates remanded as unfit to plead and previously lost in the system. In 2004, Dr. Leveridge recognized the need for the bolstering of the mental health of law enforcement officers and wrote to the then Commissioner of Police, Francis Forbes, outlining the need for a targeted psychiatric service specific to the needs of members of the JCF, and was later invited to assume the newly created position of consultant psychiatrist with the Jamaica Constabulary Force a year later, in January 2005. As a visionary, he saw the need for more expansive medical services for the members of the JCF and their families and conceptualized and led the development of a holistic medical services branch. Under his leadership, the JCF now boasts a robust multidisciplinary medical services branch including general medical, psychiatric, psychology, social work, nutrition, pharmacy, massage, and physiotherapy services, and a 24-hour counseling helpline for members of the JCF and their immediate family members. This has resulted in a significant improvement in the health-seeking behavior of law enforcement